Okay, so I think my Wi-Fi just messed up my thing because I looked over and for some reason it stopped, but but I think we're good now. I think so we're in the panic time talk whatever thing. So let's just continue with this.
For the Tanaka Empire! Neither. Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! For the Tanaka Empire! For the Tanaka Empire! It's Nekomaru's back.
The Dark Devas.
Behind him so easily?
Fuck. I should the 4 Dark Devas.
I
Sorry.
won't let you. For the Tanaka Empire. Wither. Crushed as David prophesied. I won't let you. It's Nekomaru's
The
back.
4 Dark Devas.
Get behind him. This is the
Out of my face! Out of my face! Out of my face!
Even if you didn't get behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck. As long as you have the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back
It's
of
not
Nekomaru's
crazy.
Of course that'd be impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundam. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
Oh yeah, he used his mouse or hamster to press the door. Yeah. Ooh. Soon the door of destiny shall open.
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue, one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right? Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible to secretly get one of them behind Nekomaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
How about it, Gundam?
How about it, Gundam?
Not
Right. Right. All right. This should be better now. We should stop messing up. We should be fine now. Let's get into it.
then you must trample me underfoot and advance. Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere. Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road. Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own 2 hands.
Oh, I still gonna do it. Let's go. Yeah, fuck you, Nagito. Your shit wasn't good enough. Who set the lounge clock alarm? Nope, fuck me. Yeah. He was in the lounge since early this morning. What time to feed? You could see Nekomaru? Yeah. Nekomaru's weakness is the button with the wire wrapped around Nekomaru's feet. Oh my god, I was starving. The killer destroyed after leaving the tower. He destroyed the... Okay, well, what was the fake weapon left at the tower? The hammer. Who gathered at the lounge? Oh my god, Fuyuhiko's starving too. We all were, really. Why did Nekomaru fall? Because this thing came off. Who heard the rumbling noise? Oh, Kane did. And would this be here? Yeah. I woke up at that time. Ooh, so smart. I'm so smart. Mmm. 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 Mmm.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Let's first go over the many tricks the killer prepared before they committed the crime. First, they destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours. Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House lounge and set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m. After finishing their preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand. They obtained these tools from the Octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final death room. This means the killer discovered the secret of the funhouse faster than anybody else. That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building. On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over to Great Tower for a specific reason. There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Nekomaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m., but by that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Taichi begins. Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate in that. However, because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was unable to go to Grape Tower. So he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower. But the killer was waiting for him there. With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good night button on the back of Nekomaru's neck. This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile. From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon. First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up. Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and then they used the secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape House. After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending. And Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire. The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful, and placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage, so they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall. But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge. As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out. The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others. When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up. He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully. Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob, but because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking. Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died. The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse. However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko. Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
Of course Gundam would pose like this.
Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
Gundam would pose like this. He would. He would have. He did. Splendid!
That was splendid. For a mere human, you did quite well.
Stop. Stop it already. Stop using weird words to avoid the truth. Or I'll friggin' kill you myself! I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe you killed Nekomaru? I cannot believe something like that!
Well, too bad, because it's true.
You don't wish to forgive me? Do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure votes for Gundam Tanaka! My beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time begin!
Well, I guess I gotta say a few words in Gundam's voice, and then it's off to execution. 50, 97, 150, 94, 94, 100, 96, 93, 97, 100, 188. I gotta be as usual. Never got anything close to after a B.
This result isn't all that exciting. Now then, please call the... Who will be...
I don't care if you don't find it exciting, Monokuma. That's what happened. Sorry. Gundam, 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 Gundam. You almost got me. You almost did, pal. But I'm just too good at solving these trials. It'd be better if I bit my tongue again, so I'll speak slowly. Judging from the results, you guys were correct once again. Getting 4 in a row without any mistakes is a splendid achievement. That's right, the one who killed the robotic Nekomaru in the Amazing Funhouse? That was Gundam Tanaka.
Nice!
Yay, I said it without biting my tongue.
Now then.
Now that we've decided who the killer is, let's do the execution already and get this over with. Hold on. Sure that the class trial is finished, but that doesn't mean the incident is over. We can't finish it until we hear from Gundam.
Jeez.
No matter what he says, it won't change a thing. Well, I have no right to stop you either, so do whatever you like. Why do you want to talk to the one who has lost? The loser merely leaves. It would just be unnecessary for me to say something. Is what I would like to say, but for honor's sake, I shall correct one thing. Correct? You guys said I made Nekomaru powerless without fighting him. That, however, is a great mistake. Huh? Nekomaru did fight. That is no mistake. And because he fought, he lost and died.
Damn it!
Lost and died? If he was just trying to cling to life. There are many ways he could have done so. However, he did not allow that. What do you mean? Explain. Fine then, I shall reveal it all.
Let's make
Within the final dead room, I discovered the secrets of the funhouse, and I devised a killing plan utilizing that secret. By tampering with all the clocks in the building, I succeeded in luring Nekomaru to the tower, and that's what happened. Nekomaru and I were alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another. I should say I expected as much from Nekomaru. He seemed subtle, He sensed my subtle killing intent, and instantly understood the situation. And we had ourselves a stare down. In that situation, if he wanted to run away, it would have been easy for him to do so. He could have run away, or could have called for help. But he did not turn his back to me. Instead, he chose a fight that risked his life and death. A fight that risked life and death?
Let me tell you.
He was serious too. He gave it his all to try to kill me. Huh? If I had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complicated. You would never know why I, the victim, went to the tower by myself. Nobody would know that the victim, me, was actually the one who planned the whole thing.
Could it be?
Nekomaru really did that?
Sensing even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
The scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long, I've nearly forgotten this. This is great! What a comforting atmosphere!
That's a bold one.
And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me. I need not bring to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance.
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid! In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might. I won't go easy on you. Don't even think about holding back. Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics. Give me everything you got.
Nekomaru Nidai, your blood will drench the foundation of my empire!
That is...
Why? Why did you fight? We're all friends. Why couldn't you stop this? Even if both sides agreed, it's still wrong. I will not argue. I have no intention of forcing my values upon you. However, I must say this. What's the point of living if you're waiting until you finally die? There's nothing courageous about that. That's abandonment. A mere feeling of resignation. Wait, are you telling us to wait until we starve to death? I'd rather have that happen to us than have our friends kill each other. You mean that you'd rather die?
Fall.
Ever since we were locked inside that building, everyone has been dominated by that feeling of abandonment. However, nothing is born from resignation. That is simply a reason to give up. Giving up on life, that's just like an insult to life itself.
Let me ask.
Have you fools heard of the term dog eat dog? Cannibalism?
Fine.
In zoology, the cannibalism is a commonly observed phenomenon. Many creatures at some point in their life engage in cannibalism.
Well,
That is what it means to live. If you say your killing for the sake of living is evil, then what would you call giving up on life instead?
shall engulf.
If a world would consider that justice, then I will fight that world with every last fiber of my being. Giving up on life and choosing death is nothing but a blasphemy towards life.
I renounce you.
It's a violation of the natural order. It's the arrogance of humanity. Are you saying all this to try to justify what you did? But it sounds like Nekomaru felt the same too. That's why they fought, right?
Damn it.
Fine.
That man. He had the courage to die when he needed to die. That is why he challenged me to our battle. Regardless, as I've already said, I do not intend to force my value upon you fools. I have betrayed you all, and that is the absolute truth.
Fall.
But even so, don't you think it's better alternative to slowly starving to death here?
Oh,
That belief is why you committed your crime.
you...
Hey, what about the final dead room? Did you do the Russian roulette too?
Let's make
Unlike Nagito, I only did it once, but compared to my battle with Nekomaru, that was mere child's play.
Well,
You know, after listening to you talk for a while, I'm starting to think that, well, it's also because you unexpectedly admitted your crime without much resistance. Gundam, don't tell me you didn't sacrifice yourself for our sake, did you? I can't believe you would ask such foolish questions.
My name is Gundam.
Just who do you think I am? I'm Gundam Tanaka, history's greatest monster. My cursed existence is feared by all mankind. There's no way I'd sacrifice myself for the sake of you fools. Not in a million, not in a billion, not in 10,000 billion years. In the name of pandemonium, it is impossible. Is that it? Then I'll just leave it at that. Now then, let us be rid of this foolish talk. It's about time we had the fun started. Monokuma, let us begin!
Yes, indeed.
Yay, got it. I prepared a very special punishment for the ultimate breeder, Gundam Tanaka.
wait.
Please, wait, this is just too much.
Beg of you.
Please, Monokuma, please help Gundam. Miss Sonia,
Beg of you.
please, I beg of you. Sonia, an act as unrefined as stopping a man from going to his death does not befit a noble such as yourself. Gundam. It's fine stuff for girls, right?
Fine.
Yes, I do not mind. However,
What is it?
what is it?
Devas of destruction. Are you worried about me? Oh, my feared four dark devas of destruction. That is not like you at all. However, there is no need to fear. In this world, I am only a temporary visitor. I was simply visiting for a moment, and now that my duty is complete, I must return to the darkness. That is why, until the very end, pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing. Let us laugh uproariously!
Can I say this last line? Let us laugh uproariously! I'm gonna miss him too.
That is Gundam Tanaka!
I shall stick with my evil until the very end!
Open
In Sesame Pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
Let's give it everything we've got.
I'm gonna miss his voice. That was a great voice. That was a great voice. 4 chapters of that amazing voice. I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you, Gundam. Gundam Tanaka Stampede. This better be better than Mikon's. Oh yeah, he's doing some demonic shit. What the fuck? Well, he actually did it? What the fuck? He's actually casting spells. He's gonna live. Holy shit. Oh. Oh shit, never mind. Fuck. And he's going to heaven? What? Bro, what are you talking about? This dude is like spouting pandemonium and Armageddon and stuff. And he's going to heaven? That's some bull. He's leaving his hamsters behind too. R.I.P. Gundam, bro. And this is what's left, bro. There's only like 2 good characters. Gundam, no! Even after Gundam is gone, the spirit of his parting words still linger deep in our chest. Don't give up on life. Did I misunderstand what he meant? Then what's the right thing to do? I don't know. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I'll ever be able to answer that. Damn it. Damn it! I'm so pissed off. I need to throw something.
Damn it!
You all spent so much time worrying about each other, and thanks to that, things ended up like this. You're all full of shit. Every last one of you. You're the biggest piece, but the biggest piece of shit is me.
Worst.
Why am I so weak?
Oh.
Such a downer, clearly. But still, even though we feel this way, we still gotta do our very best.
You are right.
This time around, we must move forward. We must continue to live and believe in our friends. If
You
not,
are right.
Gundam will most likely crawl his way out of hell and presume that we will be very cross with us. He went to heaven. I don't know what you're talking about. You're right. We shouldn't just stand here. I mean, it's not like this is over. We still have to do it. We still have to finish this. For the sake of our friends who have died, we need to finish this once and for all. So, don't just stand there. Stand up and walk. Move forward. Live. If you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain. We can't allow that.
Hey!
So how long are you guys going to stand around chattering? The class trial is over, so it's okay for you to hurry back to Jabberwock Island. However, the killing school trip will proceed as usual, so make sure you know that.
Wait!
Hold on, how much longer are you going to keep doing this? Seriously, how long is he going to keep doing this? How long is this going to continue?
Now then.
Alright, after feeling down for so long, I finally feel refreshed. Let's hurry back and get some food. Hold on a sec, what's with this mood shift so damn fast?
Not like that.
Well, you know, it's like Gundam and Nekomaru said. That's what it means to live, right? Heh, she's clearly something else. Seriously, I'm starving.
Hey.
Let's go back now and eat. And then after we're full, we can sleep as much as we want.
Right?
And then let's do our best again. Yeah, you're right. The class trial has come to an end once again, and we return to Jabberwock Island. The size of our group has definitely diminished. But despite that, even if it was just for the rest of us, we did our best and stayed upbeat to have fun together. Of course, our optimism was only superficial, but at that moment we were able to forget about the dark despair looming before us. However, the only thing I was worried about was him. He wasn't there. He suddenly disappeared from our sight. Yep, I'm definitely lucky. I never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. Thanks to that, I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy, and before everyone else too. But it's just too funny. I mean, no one could tell that I was lying. There's no way the file had just Hajime's information.
Well,
I guess they were too busy with other matters, or maybe they've reached their limit. Regardless, I was saved. Things would have got complicated if they found out. Anyways, I can't forgive this. This should never be forgiven. There's no way I can let this run loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all, even if it costs me my life.
obvious.
For the sake of hope, I can't ignore this. Okay.
Monokuma!
Alright, Monokuma has arrived. Who summoned me?
Now then.
Thanks for coming.
What's this?
It's the lonely little Nagito. Are you all alone tonight too?
What's the matter?
So what's up? Your face looks scary. I see, so you can't tell.
Hmm?
Perhaps you found out who the traitor is?
You know me well,
Well,
is what I'd like to say, but unfortunately, I haven't learned that yet.
I see, so even you don't know, huh? Looks like the final showdown is gonna take a little bit more time.
Hello.
So why'd you summon me anyway? You were finally gonna confess your love?
hey,
I summoned you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about the special prize from the final dead room.
Yeah? What about it?
There was information about 16 people in the file I received. But isn't that weird?
Say what?
What's weird?
you don't even.
Well, there's a traitor from the Future Foundation hiding among us, right? Including that person, the total of students would be 16, right?
Isn't that right?
But the file contains documents that were created at Hope's Peak Academy, right?
Of course.
Oh, that's right. They just reused the stuff that the former headmaster spent a lot of time making.
This file even contains information about the traitor. Was that person also a former student at Hope's Peak Academy?
Who knows?
I wonder.
Hey,
Could it be? Is this your doing? Did you slip false information into the file? Were you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information?
Well, what's wrong with that? If it's my job to heat things up, it's okay if I do something small like that, right?
Well,
That's not my point. My point is you already know who the traitor is.
What's wrong with that?
you're getting all
Well,
riled
you're
up.
splendidly correct when you say I knew who the traitor was all along. But even though I know who it is, you do think... Why do you think I'd ignore it on purpose? It's just like Monami after losing your magic stick, the traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me.
Their existence means nothing, huh?
No.
Well, that's just how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different. After all, that person is the evil Future Foundation lackey who's putting you guys through this awful stuff.
That's not entirely true. I didn't really come here to fight or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation, you know?
Cooperation?
Your purpose is to fill everyone on this island with despair, right? That's why you're intentionally letting the traitor do as they please, right?
Yep.
That's the case. I might be able to cooperate somewhat too.
Right?
However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is.
I see. Very interesting. Very interesting.
No.
Obviously, that's a big no-no. I mean, I want to make everyone in your group feel despair. That includes you, too.
Well, I knew you'd say that.
Besides, I just want to be able to handle the sadness when you inevitably betray me later on.
Just as I thought, you saw right through me.
You're right.
No matter in what situation I found myself in, my core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, the stepladders such as myself in despair exists.
You're right. You're a true believer of hope, after all. I must say, that belief reminds me of that person for some reason. Makoto, he's referencing Makoto!
Reminds you. I don't know who you're talking about, but if someone as worthless as me reminds you of another person, they must be extremely unlucky.
Right.
But you're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're even involved in something like this?
I am? Oh, am I? I actually think I'm very lucky.
Huh?
You don't know?
Wouldn't you say that coming across this much despair is a rather rare opportunity? I can't rely on anyone on this island. That's why I have to be the one who does it. If I can eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a stepladder anymore. I'll become true hope. I'll become an existence that could even be called the ultimate hope.
No, that's for Makoto, pal. Makoto has taken that title. The two of you are alike. You definitely remind me of him.
Hey,
There's one more thing I want to ask you.
see?
Who are you waiting for on this island? Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. Is that person who you're waiting for already on this island?
Hey,
Well, answer my question?
That's
If that's the case, if that person is already on this island, wouldn't that be exciting? Nagito's up to some strange shit, pal. With 5 days left. Ooh. Yikes. Ding ding, ding ding, ding ding, ding ding. Do ultimate robots dream of clockwork? End. 7 students left. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez. Oh, I got his earring. The Hellhound earring. Alright. Well, that's gonna end it for this episode, or like mini episode, because for some reason my recording shut off in the middle of recording. So, if you liked, like, comment, subscribe, do up, do down, do left, do right. As I always say, go all around. And I will see you guys